right, here's the 2020 17 exam, the algebra exam, question 1c. And we've got a situation where we've got a photo, a square photo, inside a square border. And we know the dimensions of the border and the dimensions of the photo. And it says, given all that stuff to be true, and if the total border area is 200, so the area of the border bit, which is this bit here, if the border area is 200, so 200 and it's square centimeters, then what would be the width of the border? So let's go ahead and do that. So to find that, what we're going to do is find the area of the whole thing. We're going to subtract the area of the small photo in the middle, make everything equal to 200, and then solve for n. So let's do that now. So the area of the large border is going to be, so 2n plus 6, 2n plus 6. By the way, you really should say what you're doing when you do it. So this is going to be is equal to area of, let's put large square card, yeah? So it's probably a good idea to do that. And then we've got the inside bit, the area of the photo, which is just going to be n minus 2 times n minus 2. And you could have just gone n minus 2 squared, but I'm actually going to use this in a moment. It's equal to the area of, I'll put the photo. So area of border was going to equal area of card minus area of photo. Yeah, so that's our strategy here. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's take the first bit. We've got 2n plus 6 times 2n plus 6. That's the area of the main bit. And we're going to subtract from that the area of the photo, which is going to be, and I'll put this in, I'll leave it in bracket, n minus 2, n minus 2. So let's go ahead, and all of that, of course, is equal to 200 square centimeters. I won't put the units in them. All right, so we've got 2n times 2n is going to be, in fact, I'm probably going to end up using a little bit more room than that, probably, so I'm going to save space a bit, because I don't know how much we got. So 2n times 2n is going to be 4n squared. 6 sixes are going to be 36, and I got 6 lots of 2n, which is 12n, and we do that twice, which is plus 24n. Minus n times n is going to be n squared, and put all this in brackets, by the way. Negative 2 times negative 2 is going to be plus 4, and I've got a negative 2 and another negative 2 is going to be minus 4n. It's equal to 200. At this point, I'm going to subtract 200 from both sides, leaving this as a 0. So I've got 4n squared plus 24n plus 36 minus n squared, and minus minus is going to be plus 4n, minus plus 4 is going to be minus 4, minus 200. Let's just do this on the calculator. Hang on. Well, I'll do the first bit first. So 4n squared, well, 4n squared is minus 4n squared is going just to be 3n squared. 24n and a 4n is going to be plus 28n. And I got a 36 minus 4 minus 200. And that's going to be minus 168. And I probably want to keep the zeros equals under each other. So that is our new equation. So we've got to go ahead and factorize that. I don't think that's going to factorize. In fact, let's just cheat a little bit here. Now, you, of course, would use the quadratic formula. I, on the other hand, have the luxury of not having to do that. So let's just go ahead and 328 and negative 168. So I've got 328 and negative 168, and I'm going to solve for that. Oh, yeah, that wasn't going to go into brackets too easily with integers. So it's 4.1525. So because I either n equals 4.1525 dot dot dot, or n is equal to The other one was 13.4858. 13.4858. Let me just make sure I've actually got that correct. I have. Okay, so that's what we've got. And that 13 was a negative as well. That would have been a bad error to let creep in. Now, of course, we can't have a negative distance, so that pretty much kills that. But what we've actually found now is the value of n. So we've got the width of this, and we've got the width of this. Now, if we were to subtract this width from this width, it would give us that bit and that bit together. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to have 2n plus 6 minus n minus 2. And we're going to take all of that and we're going to divide that answer by 2, and that will equal the width. Yeah? The reason we're dividing it by 2 is because we've got 2 of them, yeah? And we want to find just one of them. We just want to find the width there, that W there, if that's the W. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So that's going to be equal to, that implies that we've got 2n minus n is going to be an n. 6 minus 2 is going to be 6 plus 2, which is 8 on 2. So we've got n plus 8. So that is equal to the width. Therefore, width is equal to n on 2 plus 4. So that's going to be the width. And what we're going to do is we're going to substitute in. Let's have a look. Let's see, we've got that. Let's substitute in the n value here. Substitute that in. So it's equal to, and I'm going to go 4.1525 on 2. Sorry, you can't see this. Plus 4. And I put an equals over here because I haven't got room under here. Should try and keep them under each other. Let's see what we've got. Let's go exit menu 1. Here we go. So the answer we're going to be dealing with is, we've got 4.1525 divided by 2. And we're going to go plus 4 equals, and we've got 6.076. Equals 6.076, and I'm going to do this to 2dp. So equals 6.08, and that's just going to be centimeters. So that's how I would go about finding the answer. And hopefully that makes sense.